Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Full pYanodon's. We are doing all sorts of stuff and things and making lots of pain for ourselves, but progress must happen. Been cleaning up the base a little bit, trying to, just take care of loose ends, and I think we're going to move towards, what's it called? Electric mining, and then I also need pretty soon the advanced fluid handling, because the more we do with liquids, the more pain we're creating ourselves, because I'm going to need to replace everything with advanced fluid handling. I guess technically I don't have to replace everything, but I probably will. And I also have brains, which we can put in the caravan, and we can test that out, which we were talking about doing at the aluminum ore patch, because we're pretty low on aluminum at home base. There's not a ton of it. Speaking of, is there anything else I need to be paying attention to that's getting low? Native flora will run out eventually. Where's the next patch of flora? I guess there's a big one out to the west here. And then, what else have I tapped into that's disappearing? I think that's all the ore patches here, right? Just these three? So the raw coal still has a lot, it's just in a fairly small area. Once I get electric miners, we'll put that on belts and prioritize it. But I have tons of raw coal down here. And so I'm not too worried about coal. And all the other ones I've tapped into are quite large. Like that copper patch is 5 million. This, well, the titanium patch is 29 million. That iron patch is 18 million. 29 million 10. So thankfully we're not going to have to redo miners very often, which is quite nice. That's one thing I don't really want to have to do in pYanodon's. I was going to look at making a screener for taking care of all this extra copper ore that we're, finishing up mining. So I'm going to place this guy down here somewhere, wherever it fits, and then power it up. Ah, yes, we need a bunch more electric poles. So I'll grab some treated wood, if we have some extra. Looks like we do. Go ahead and make a bunch. Red Soul, how big is the factory? It is this big, as you've seen in the map view. I'd say it's still fairly small for pYanodon's at this point. We're just getting started. Let's see. Move this over, that over. Underground. Feed that in. The reason I'm doing this is because copper ore only stacks to 50. These both stack to 100. And there's only 3 of them instead of 5 of them. So it's becoming like, what, 3 times as dense, roughly? 33... yeah, somewhere around 3 times as dense. And then I won't need as many chests to hold the outputs. And we'll do 2 chests. And that can handle 1.667 copper. So it'll be behind for a while, but it'll get there eventually. It'll get there eventually. And I can get rid of this old copper smelting. This is now dead. Long live automated screeners. Goodness, there's so much ash all over the base. It's ridiculous. That one's full. Alright. Next, I was going to do something with pYScience, I feel like. What was pYScience stuck on? Still the glassware? And the glassware's stuck on something, that something being latex being held back by steam. No, it looks like at this point it's held back by the slabs. 0.1, this can output 0.2, but we need 0.1 sodium alginate. This can handle 0.1. So it looks like limestone is the issue. We would need 0.4. Actually, this should be working properly. What gives? Oh, the limestone's going to 2 places. Okay. The limestone also goes to creamy latex, making 100 of it. So we need more limestone. Red Soul, this is pYanodon's. It is well known as generally the hardest mod pack in Factorio. It is pretty painful to make progress, but it's really fun as well, so I like it. Okay, you both do... I don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay, we'll connect the water to these guys, and then this one can shift over. I killed the power, I think. There we go. And then this guy... What did I just delete? Is that pipe important? Yeah, that's our aromatics pipe, but it's mostly empty for whatever reason. And then this will go over to make the creamy latex. And this will stop inputting... Okay. I think that should fix our slow limestone problem. The water didn't get hooked up here. There we go. Alright, so we'll still be held back by this rate. 0.1 per second will make the... Let's double that amount in stoppers. So 0.2 stoppers a second. And a stopper makes half a glassware. So 0.1 science a second is what we're kind of doing. And a lot of manual feeding. But this is how things go at this stage of the game. We'll throw this glassware in our science dealy. We actually have quite a bit of it. I will be moving all of this soon, however. I said I wouldn't let this last very long. We've still only done like 2 Pi 1 sciences so far. There's so many Pi packs that we need. And we've only made like 100. So we'll do raw coal, and then we'll do the electric mining drill. And after that... Should we do coke processing? Probably. That will be handy. And then... the burner. What happened to my research queue? Oh, weird. I wonder if adding and taking away the research queue mod somehow removed the research queue from the game in the first place. That's really weird. Because I know I had it enabled from the beginning. Or at least I'm 90% sure of that. Weird. Okay, well, I guess I can't queue things up now. That's a bummer. I'll just have to listen for the sound. Oh man, there's so many things we need to do. Right now I'm just thinking about all of the tar and coal gas, like flying around and trying to consolidate coke and tar and coal gas. And it looks like we've created an issue for ourselves. Or is this just good? Is copper backed up? Yeah, I think this actually might just be good. Okay, we're fine. Oh my gosh, I never fixed that. I'm such a harebrained. Such harebrained actions. Alright. This guy needs to go over. There we go. That should get things rolling again. I don't know why we never hooked this up to fuel. I guess I just forgot when we set up circuits originally. I probably put a stack of fuel in there and thought, oh, I can forget about it now. And then it broke. Okay, next on the list. Oh, advanced fluid handling. Let's do that research next. Let's do that research next. That'll be nice to have that out of the way. I think this is a good spot for it. I think it's big enough. I'm gonna need more assembling machines. Where are those assembling machines? Right there. How many do I need? I think it's usually 5 or something, plus a few on the sides. I'm trying to remember what all the things are. Ritzel, I'm from America. The United States of... coal... I just need to get rid of some of this coal. Alright, what next? So let's try to think ahead a little bit. Let's see, what are they called? Fluid... pipe... pipe something. Pipe to ground. These guys... Swivel joints, pipe couplers, and underground pipe segments. That's right. I usually have 2 making the underground pipe segments. 1 making each of the other ones. We do need small parts for the swivel joints. So we need plates and small parts. And then 4 things going out. We don't have long inserters, unfortunately. And then we also need to deal with fuel. So this is pretty much a giant pain in the butt. The ones that I really care about are these 2 for underground extension and the T, the 3-way junction. I use that a lot. And then these 2 and these 3. So yeah, 5 different ones. And these don't need swivel joints. Nor do they need regular pipes. Okay. Let's see. So you'll make pipes. That should be a pretty quick ordeal. Yeah, 2 a second. You'll make the swivel joints. Let's see, the underground pipe segment is half a second. Coupler's half a second, and the swivel joint is half a second. Probably want 2, making the underground pieces. Then the couplers and the swivel joints can be done maybe over here. I'm spacing them out so I can get fuel into them. Okay, so this will be small parts and iron. And that'll come up alongside. We'll input like so. That'll be fuel. I don't know what I'm doing with ash yet. And then we need just iron, which is over here. Where's a good place to split that? Maybe there. Okay, so there's iron coming through. These guys need iron only. Maybe I'll use the middle since they're not sets of 2. Those will be the underground. Let me go get more pyscience, because, yep, I was going to say we're probably about to run out. Uh-oh, 24 more? That's not quite enough. We need like 26. Oh, and we're stopped on substrate. Oh, this thing is massively slow. Yeah, I want to say we need like 7 of those for the amount of science that I wanted. How many was it? Only 3 actually. Okay. But that should be enough to get the rest of the research done. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Underground pipe segments. We'll need swivel joints. And we'll need the couplers. And then that's all going to go on 2 different belts. One of them... Yeah, I think I got it. These 3 will be the ones that only need what's on... Oh, I should do this differently. That'll be the couplers. And then this will be the swivel joints. And the swivel joints will go along with the regular pipes. So that'll be swivel joint. This will be couplers, and that'll go with the underground pipe segments. And then that feeds these 3. These are going to be the fully underground ones. And then these 2 are going to be the, like, pipe to grounds. But then we're also going to need these items in those buildings. So we'll put those there. We'll do an underground. And then I will need side inserters. And then... let's see, that goes on the close side, so it'll be here, so that's correct. Alright, we're just a moment away from getting... Oh, you know what? Why don't we actually keep... Why don't we keep the coal and put it to the left? To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. And then iron will go that way. Yeah, it's putting on the closest side, Mudino. Also, hi to you as well. Okay, that'll go down, so we'll reverse that. Power, 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 power. And we finish the research. On to the next research, which will be electric mining. Or was there something else we needed sooner? Potentially coke. I'm still a ways away from replacing everything with electric miners, so I'll wait on that. Okay, advanced underground piping. Can I remember what I said? This was going to be the couplers, this was the swivel joints, this was the underground segments. And then we need fuel over here. Move that down, grab the fuel. Grab the fuel. The issue here is ash, so we need to blacklist ash on all of these. Okay. These aren't getting iron. There we go. Okay, and then these are the 3 types. Actually, I want L's first, then I's, then T's. I don't do the pluses because you can always emulate a plus with 2 T's, and the number of times that you need a plus is low enough that, well, I just don't use them. There are very few times where I would ever need one. And same with the 1 to 3 underground. Usually you need 1 to 2 at most. And a 1 to 3 plus a T, or a 1 to 2 plus a T can be a 1 to 3. So really these 3 I don't use. Oh right, we can't craft the other 2. So I'm just gonna have to collect these pieces on my own and handcraft them. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, well, you'll be pipes. And you will be swivels. Whitelist. There we go. And then we need fuel for these bad boys. And then I need blacklist ash on these. Ash. Get the chests. And we'll go for 2 stacks of each. The eyes are the ones that you need the most of in a row if you're doing a really long pipeline. So I'll do an extra stack of eyes. Ash Management Simulator. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Okay, 1-to-1s. Oh, I need to pick up all of the things. Okay, pick up all the things. How's progress? Well, we got advanced fluid handling going, so that's progress. We'll just let that handcrafting go for a while. And now we can replace all of our hotkeys here. So this one gets replaced, and then I think, gosh, I can't even remember what my hotkeys are. My muscle memory will tell me when we get there, I think. I think that one's 1 to 2. And then the I and the T are down here. I can't remember if that's exactly how I did it or not. I think it is. AFH is life. It is a lifeline. So for those of you that don't know, advanced fluid handling just really cuts down on pipe spaghetti because you can extend undergrounds, you can turn corners underground, you can make T connections underground, you can have the down direction be a different direction than the coming out of the pipe direction. So all in all, it allows for much more fine-tuning on your underground pipe systems, which is very helpful, especially with something like Angel's Petrochem, Nullius, or pYanodon's is generally where I would recommend using it. You actually could handle 2 inserters. Sweet. Okay. Well, this is working. We'll have to come back in a little bit to do a bit more handcrafting, but I have the full stack of 1-to-1s, already, and we'll use a full stack of 1 to 2s as well, because those are used when you have a lot of buildings in parallel. The 1 to 2s face towards the building and then connect to the sides, and then you don't need the classic, you don't need this mess. You can just use the 1 to 2 right in front of it, and it connects to the sides. It's very nice. Anyway, this is dead. Long live advanced fluid handling. Won't need those ever again. Let's have a ceremony, a closing ceremony here. Oh, of course, I don't have more bullets. Is this enough bullets to kill it? 200 health. I don't think I have enough ammo to kill it. Oh no, that's annoying. What even is gunpowder made from? Oh my gosh. Coke, sulfur, and water? Wow. Okay, so much for shooting something. Maybe I can just repeatedly ram into it with a car. Where's the car? Where did I leave it? I left it right there, apparently. That's not a good place for it, Crydax. Why did I leave it there? Ugh. Yeesh. Oh, because I think I drove it there and then I built a belt back. Leave the chest where it is. No thanks, I want to destroy it. I'm on a mission. We are going to end up needing to destroy more of those, because I'm going to have to rebuild these pipelines. But I want to destroy them as an act of symbolism. A symbolic gesture. Yeah, Lodro, the Nullius Petrochem stuff is done really well. For those of you that haven't played Nullius, I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I still have a bunch of iron in the trunk of this. Okay, I can't have nanobots equipped or they'll try to repair the chest. Okay, it's over there. So drive carefully. Hiya! 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 This is working. Hiya! Witness me! Oh, one more. Really? There it is. Get wrecked. Okay. We have now officially moved into advanced fluid handling. Unfortunately, we can't craft these automatically until we have the factories because they require 4 ingredients, and these buildings cap out at 3 ingredients. So it'll still be a while, but they handcraft quick, so it's fine. Shift 6, Shift 5. I hope I did that right. Maybe those are switched. I don't know. But we did it. We did it. We got something off the checklist. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bango. Beautiful. I believe the next thing I want to do is this. So we're going to work on collecting the ingredients for the whole shebang. Now, let's start with this, because we're almost there already. I only need 3 more Vrauk paddocks, which I'm lacking some iron plates. Yeah, Dave, I feel like there's 2 options with things like that. You either build a shrine around it, or you destroy it immediately. Those tend to be the 2 directions you can go with old things in Factorio. Iron. Where's my iron? I guess I could just grab some from the truck, because we have a lot. Vrauk paddocks. 2 more. That'll do it. And then we need another reproductive complex, which requires... That's what the concrete was for earlier. I remember now. I need some more concrete. I should automate this. Oof. Let me go grab some more stone, so that runs for a while. Yes, I did see your rant about the Arcade Kings. I'll wait to complain about it until we get there. I don't want to complain before it's necessary. There's already enough complaining in what I'm already dealing with, I think. What am I looking for? Stone. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, I was a little too far to the left. Okay, we'll fill up the old inventory. Run down to here, where I have the jaw crushers. Fill that guy with stone. That'll crush it all up. And then we need to put that gravel in here to crush it into sand. I also need more of the old yellow inserters. And what were the numbers again for concrete? 10 gravel, 10 sand. Equal amounts. We're low on acetylene. Probably because of coke, yeah. Okay, I'll wait till we have 100 gravel. Guess I can just take that and that. Throw it in the old chest. Okay. That'll get me the concrete that we need. What else do I need? I need 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 slaughterhouse. Okay. That's it then. Just need our 100 concrete. I'll let that go for a minute. We'll transfer this gravel over so that we have a bit stocked up. Okay. Check. For this one, we need seaweed. Wait, do I even have us? Do we have 1 seaweed crop facility going right now? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. And there's another one over there. So I already have 2. But this is to make the sodium alginate, and the other one is to make... Ah, so we need 3 for that, and 3 for this. So I need a total of 6. I want to say we don't have any. But did I make more than 2 in the early game? No, those are moss farms. Although I might need those as well. As far as I can tell, there's no seaweed crop facilities. I'll have to make 4 more of those. Now we're out of tin plates. Which are over here somewhere. Aha. Uh-oh. Tin has stopped, so we need to investigate. That's not good. Ah, it's the steam. The ash has built up on these boilers. Again. I also did grab some copper zinc batteries so that we can make loaders with the more expensive formula that I created. which is in my pYanodon's Tweaks mod, so that they're not massively cheap, but they're not stupid expensive either. That might not be a good use of loaders, to be honest. I think, because this method, as much as it looks a little janky, ends up having a lot more storage at the end of the day. And it works fine. I think 5 is enough. Yeah, it looks like 4 actually might be enough. So that should get steam going again, which will... yeah. Bring 10. Bring 10 back home. Seaweed crop facilities. We needed 4 more, so now we're out of stone brick. Okay. Out of small parts. Alright. So check on that one. This one, we need the 2 moss farms that we already have in our inventory. 2 more microorganism mines. Done. I need some stone. And then... I think we've got all that stuff. And we've got this stuff. Sweet! I think we're good to go. Plus a lot of belts and inserters. I'm just gonna put those inserters on 1, and then these will be on shift. Or shift 1, or yeah, shift 1 and 2. Because mechanical inserters I'll just use where things are really slow. But we'll default to the yellows. And then enough power poles probably, belts. Let's make some more undergrounds. And splitters. Okay, I think we are ready to fully update our Pi 1 science build. So I can remove this janky mess. Inventory, didn't like that. We'll put some of this stuff to the side for now. Can't leave any glassware behind. Ah, that's probably full of seaweed. I should have put a limit on that. Alright, alright, alright. That's done. I've already got this set up, and it's running pretty much fine. In fact, I need the 4 sap extractors to feed the washer, and I only have 2 at the moment. So I do need 2 more sap extractors, actually. Sap. Sap, sap, sap. Where are you at? That's a nursery. There it is. I have more of these. I remember this. I actually remember something for once. I'm also going to craft some more nanobots. That's not a sap extractor, but this is the buildings box. So we'll put the buildings in it. Also have 54 more Pi Science. Woohoo! That'll get coke processing done. Which is going to be so nice. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for that. And then there's a much better ratio of coal to coke. Because right now it's 10 to 3 and then 10 to 6. So let's reverse engineer. We go from 6 to 10. Okay, hold on. It's just easier to... Let me remind myself of what the ratio is. So 10 to 3, and then 10 to 6. So it's 0.18 coke per raw coal. Pretty bad. And then this recipe is 0.4. So it's literally, it's more than double the amount of coke per raw coal. And you don't have to deal with the tar and coal gas. Though sometimes the tar and coal gas are nice. Not having to deal with them does make it nice and simple. And the high pressure furnaces are also smaller than the DDCs. At least they used to be. Is that still true? They are still 1 tile smaller. Which every little bit counts, I guess. Anyway, I don't see a reason to move this because it's already set up. So this section I'm going to leave the way that it is. I'm just going to have to add a couple things back in. I will move the slaughterhouse, I think. We'll move all this stuff out of the way. Of course, our inventory's crying out. What are you doing to me, it says. Let me put a bunch of random crap. The caravan outpost we don't need. Slide that over. Alright. He's still wandering around. I'll feed him some brains eventually so he can go do some things for us. Given how many stacks he carries, I think he might be decent to go fetch aluminum. I'm going to try that, rather than build another belt. And we're going to see how it goes. I also don't know how difficult it is to keep him going with brains. So we'll just have to see. We need 8 Vrauk enclosures. We need to connect native flora to the belt. I need 30 Vrauks. And then we need to make this belt longer. We will have to check on the ingredients to make sure we're farming enough of them. I forget. Did I set this up in a way that I can just copy it? I think I did. Hope I did. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that should get rid of some inventory space. And then the buckets, or I should say barrels, go around like so. All right. Not bad, not bad. We do need more native flora, and this is not connected. Okay, that should do it. Also, power is low when things are running, so I'm going to add more power a little bit higher. In fact, coke is worth 5 megajoules. That's 20 megajoules. That's okay. It's still not better because we can't burn the coke oven gas in anything. So unfortunately, yeah, not until green science can we turn it into syngas. Oh well. Alright, what's going on here? Ugh, that's a lot. Yes, you're right. Crushing raw coal does help. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. This adds a lot of fuel value. We go from 9 to, what was it, 15? I want to say it's 15. Yes. 9 to 15 total burnable. And both of these are denser. So you go from, 3 squares of stuff to 3.3 squares of stuff. So it's more total products than goes in. However, it's worth lots more megajoules in those 3.3 squares, so it's still worth it. I just need a bunch of secondary crushers, which takes steel. Because it's not particularly fast. You need 5 for a full belt, I think. No, you need 15 of these for a full belt. Yeah. Interesting. It still is power positive. That only uses about 1.2 megajoules to do that crushing. 1.3, I guess. We'll deal with that in a bit. First, I want to connect our native flora. You can also add more mining for it. I can't tell. Does it? It's so hard to see. Yeah, it does mine one behind itself, I think. Actually, I'm going to move that as far over as I can. I no longer... Well, I don't actually remember if I need to store any up, so we'll keep one full, just in case. But I should move this over here, so it's not... I don't have to turn around. Alright. And then this guy will come down alongside the moss there. Ah! Just enough space. Ta-da! And that does not care what side of the belt it's on. But I will do that. Just in case we need another ingredient later. So that takes care of the whole rendering Vraux step. Nope, we need the slaughterhouse. And the cage loop. We need to get that all hooked up. And then we also need some Vraux to get deposited into storage. I don't know how many I should have. I'll go with 200. The rest will go on there. Merry little... Oh, we need a second reproductive complex. Blech. Okay, we're gonna have to move that, like, out over here. And did I ever get the second one? Nope, I didn't even grab the concrete. Ugh. So we'll grab the concrete and make that reproductive complex. Speaking of complex. That was funny. How do I only have 50? What? Swear there was 100 sand in there. Did I make that up? Must have made that up. Okay. Come on. There we go. Missing some stone brick. 400 stone brick. That's just easy. Easy peasy. If I can remember where anything is. Bam. So I'll need more space, huh? These buildings are massive. I think I'll move them to the side here. We'll go ahead and put Hydra on the left. And then I'll put them in this area, which does mean I'm going to have to do some rerouting of fluids. They are a hot mess right now. What even is acetylene doing? Okay, so acetylene needs to end up over there. What's this one? That's just water. And that goes to making syngas. Okay. Water needs to end up over there. Syngas is coming back from over there. And coal gas is going from over there as well. So I'll have them all kind of go to this area. Go ahead and remove this building. Okay. Alright, there's the water. It'll go across. Acetylene will go across. And coal gas will come up and come across. Alright, Control P for pipes. Apparently that opens up the recipe selector in Helmod. So coal gas. Right. Now we can use the corner. Woohoo! Hey, J-Matya. How's it going? The only downside is that if you click and drag, it double places. And that is really the only downside to advanced fluid handling. One thing you can do, I mean, I don't know if it's really worth it, but you can blueprint it and snap to grid relative. And then I'm pretty sure we could just click. We actually need it to be one smaller. Yeah, my monster's out of fuel, aka brains. But yeah, we need the smaller, let's see, 11. There we go. And that should do it. And that'll go in the old book. Early game pre-Pi 1. Oh, okay, we're out of that section of the blueprint book now. We need early game in Pi 1. And I lost it. So then we should just be able to click and drag. And that works. That probably is worth setting up. I will use that again. Assuredly. Okay, coal gas goes to here. We can hook that up, rotate it so it goes this way. And then get this going, and then turn the corner. So you see how easy advanced fluid handling makes things. It's very nice. Excuse me, nanobots, please build. Thank you. Okay, that's good. Acetylene. Coming from over here. We'll turn the corner there. This is Rygard's pipe visualizer mod. Very, very handy for when you're dealing with a lot of different sections of pipe. Trying to think of exactly where I want this to go. Maybe this way first? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Acetylene's hooked up. Then we need to... What else did we break? That one we didn't break. It's this water one. Oh, it moved me sideways when I ran into the pipe. Okay. Water. Oh no, we've run out. Let's go get some more advanced fluid handles. Ooh, barrels. I was gonna make more barrels too. Guess we'll just throw this here. Empty barrels? Oh, that's in that menu. Okay, make a few more barrels. Then grab some more pipes. And we probably should call it a YouTube episode soon. It's not the best stopping point, but we can't always get to a perfect stopping point in pYanodon's. pYanodon's is all about taking it slow. And not getting too crazy with it. Oh, maybe now's not the time to handcraft these. I'll do that later. But yeah, let me reconnect the last fluid here, and then we'll call it a YouTube finished episode. And in the next one, I do think we'll get the rest of this pYwan stuff running. Alright, so the water needs to come up. It looks like I missed one right over here. There we go. And we're still going over. Over and down. And then here we go. So this guy right here should be a 1 to 2. Like that. And then... Actually, even better, this should just be an underground T. And then you can see it connects everything perfectly. So water's reconnected, acetylene's connected, this one is connected because it's going up. Did we disconnect anything else? I don't think so. I think that's good. Although this random curve is bothering me, so what we're going to do is line this up with everything else. We're going to go up, turn the corner there. Go straight. Turn the corner here. And then... Oh, we missed one. Now that looks very clean. I like that. Sweet. Okay, well, we will call it a YouTube episode there. In the next one, we'll be finishing setting up our py1 science, officially not requiring any hand deliveries. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.